We all have them, those crazy busy days. I mean, normal day-to-day life is already on 2 times normal speed, but then up pops a super crazy day. How do you handle that? How do you approach it? Today, I'm going to give you some of my tips and tricks on how to make a busy day run a bit more smoothly. Who am I? I'm Jacqueline, and this is Homeschool Hangout.xyz, where I, a veteran homeschooler and mom of 23 years, homeschooler of 18, I think this is my 19th year, makes videos to help you with tips and tricks and some of the legalities specifically of homeschooling in California. If you like these kinds of videos, do me a favor, thumbs up, like, subscribe. You can go down below, buy me a coffee, schedule some time to talk with me one-on-one, join my Facebook group, all the things. Let's commercial over, get into it. Okay, so right off the top, this is part of a collaboration of homeschool parents, but these are great tips and tricks for anybody homeschooling or not. And it's being headed up by Devine and Calm in the Chaos Homeschool and Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool. So at the end of this video, not now, patience. At the end of this video, you can go down and there will be a link to the entire collaboration. But here are some of my tips and tricks to try to maintain sanity and keep everybody liking each other at the end of an obscenely busy day. And first off, settle in. First off, be honest with yourself. Yes, I said it, be honest. We all have those days, and some of us have specific days of the week that are busier than others. I know when my kids were younger, we had choir some days and science, but we'd also, even before then, we'd have mothers of preschoolers. I'd have Bible study. We'd have errands to go with it, all of that. So the days out, I tried to schedule them. They were packed. And I would think to myself, though, I've got Bible study. I need to be there at 8:30 or 9. And I'll be home by 1 and then I can get things done. No, let's be honest. A busy day affects you. And whatever that is, how long it takes to get there, how long it takes to unpack the kids, all of those things. Be honest with yourself. Because then we're going to roll into the next part. Actually looking at what you can get done during those busy days. I'm an introvert. My children range somewhere on the introvert spectrums, most of them. Which means if your busyness is being out of the house, you may not be able to come home and be right back into being productive. So you may need to schedule some downtime. And that is something that I find people overlook the most, including myself. I make YouTube videos one morning a week and I film them. And in reality, talking to YouTube is like hanging out with people. So when I'm done, I need a little detox time where I'm not going to be super productive. Now, if that isn't you and it lights you up, awesome. Be honest about your transition times, though. When you come home, how long is it going to take for everybody to take off their shoes and put their stuff away? How long is it going to take to make lunch? Are you going to be able to make dinner that night? If you're not going to have time because the day is too busy, you need to be able to plan for that. Now that we've been honest with ourselves and we've really looked at what our day is going to be. Let's say you're not going to have time to make dinner. Well, you can make something the day before that you just pop in the oven when you get home. Or if you're not going to even have time for that, set up a crock pot where you can get all the ingredients together in your fridge the night before and just set it in your crock pot as you walk out and turn it on. If that means your husband needs to pick up dinner on the way home, or the mom, or whoever's not home, whoever doesn't normally cook needs to cook, or whatever that is, make that plan ahead of time. What can you actually do in your busy day? Okay. Well, making sure that you have protein-packed snacks for energy ready to go, going to help your day be better. Well, great. Let's plan to take those with us. Let's plan to have those easy to pull out of the fridge and set on your desk. Whatever that is. We're also going to plan ahead. So we're going to be honest with ourselves. We are going to plan our day accordingly to what is reasonable. Let's not make a 4-course meal when you're going to have a super busy day. Maybe let's not make a meal at all. What are you doing for the kids' sandwiches or lunches or whatever? Make that plan ahead of time. And the number 3 is prepare for that. So you know that you're going to need some protein-packed snacks and you're not going to have time to prep them. Prep them earlier in the week. You know that don't have time to do grocery shopping and get everything else, well, do that ahead of time or plan for a pickup dinner. Also, in this planning ahead, get out everything you're going to need. You know the last thing you need on a busy day? To get up and try to figure out what you're wearing or what your kids are wearing. Or even worse than that, my kids got to pick out their own clothes, and sometimes it would take 3 shots before they get something that matched or was appropriate to the activity. What do I mean? I had 2 girls, 2 boys. My girls would come out in these fluffy dresses, and it's like, we're going to the park for 3 hours. No, you're not wearing your dress that I got for this one event now. May be able to wear it later after the event, but you're not wearing it now to the park. Or it's freezing. You don't understand how cold it's going to be tomorrow. I want you to wear X, Y, or Z. Whatever that is. We had some activities that actually had dress codes with them. And frankly, my husband helped get the kids up every morning, and he did not want to have approval or veto power over their outfits. He just didn't. He's like, if you guys can do that the day before every day, that'd be great. And we did when they were younger, and so set out everybody's clothes. Pick out your clothes. Even if you don't approve your kids' clothes, have them pick them out the night before. Lay them out. Where are your shoes? If you're going somewhere, you need to have your bags packed. So if you're going to a class and you need school stuff, if you're going to make returns and go shopping, have that stuff. Have all of that packed up in a bin, ready to go. For us, we always put all of our library books to go back in a bin, ready to go out the door. So have that packed the night before, or, whenever before you can do this. A little bit of that preparation makes it a lot easier. If you know you're going to get home and we've got 20 minutes in the morning before we leave, but we're going to be running late all day, go ahead and set your table for dinner. There's nothing stopping you. Who cares that it doesn't seem that that's what's on the list? Or set out your paper plates and napkins, whatever that is. A little bit of preparation the day before can help a busy day go so much smoother. The next part, after a really busy day, think about what you're doing that evening, the next day. Do you need some downtime? Schedule that. And that'll make everyone's attitudes just a little less cranky about those busy days. Those are tips that have worked for me. What are tips that work for you? I really want to know, because we still have some crazy busy days over here. And remember to check out that collaboration playlist down at the bottom, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.